The screams arrived before the ships did, every emergency channel across the galaxy activated at once. Civilian frequencies, military frequencies, ancient diplomatic lines untouched for centuries. The message was always the same. Run. Entire worlds vanished within hours. No negotiations, no demands, no mercy. Only silence after the screaming stopped. The species responsible became known as the Varrock. Living war machines from beyond mapped space, 8-foot predators covered in black armored flesh, 4 glowing eyes, bladed limbs sharp enough to cut through combat steel. But their most terrifying ability was not their strength. It was adaptation. Every weapon used against them stopped working after a few battles. Plasma failed. Ion cannons failed. Chemical warfare failed. The Varrock learned faster than any species in galactic history. And planet after planet burned. Chapter 1. The species they feared inside the Galactic Council chamber, thousands of representatives sat in terrified silence. The hologram above them displayed another dead world. Population. 11 billion. Survivors. 0. Counselor Thelene lowered her trembling hands. We have lost 17 systems in 43 days. No one responded, because everyone already knew the war was over. Then the oldest council member slowly stood, a thin gray alien with artificial lungs older than most civilizations. Council Elder Mar spoke only 4 words. Call the humans back. The chamber exploded with panic. No, they are unstable. We exiled them for a reason. They nearly destroyed themselves before reaching space. Mar waited for the shouting to stop. Then he activated ancient footage, human wars, cities burning beneath nuclear fire, primitive soldiers charging through explosions, humans fighting even after losing limbs. Humans continuing battles while mortally wounded. The council watched in horror. They are insane, whispered one delegate. Mar nodded slowly. Yes, the hologram changed again. Now it showed Varrock feeding on civilians. Children dragged screaming into darkness. Entire colonies butchered alive. Mar's ancient eyes hardened. But they are the only species in this galaxy more terrifying than what is coming. Silence consumed the chamber, then the vote began, for the first time in 600 years. Humanity was contacted. Chapter 2. Earth answers the human response, arrived exactly 13 minutes later. Not diplomatic, not fearful. 1 sentence. We warned you this day would come. The Council transmitted emergency clearance for human fleets to enter galactic space, and then humanity arrived. Thousands of ships emerged from hyperspace around the capital system. The alien observers stared in confusion. Human ships looked wrong. No elegant curves, no artistic design, no glowing peace symbols. Only armor, heavy black armor. Massive rail cannons mounted like predator teeth. Entire ships built around weapons instead of comfort. One alien officer whispered quietly, "Those are not exploration vessels." A human admiral appeared on the central screen, Admiral Evelyn Ward, gray-haired, cold-eyed, calm. Situation report. The Council explained everything. Planet losses. Failed defenses. Varrock adaptation. Ward listened silently. Then she asked one question. How many civilians are still alive inside occupied zones? Approximately 3 trillion. The Admiral closed her eyes briefly. When she opened them again, something had changed, something ancient, predatory. Understood, she said quietly. Humanity is now at war. Chapter 3. First contact with Monster's battle for Karth Prime lasted 7 minutes. The Varrock expected another weak alien fleet. Instead, human destroyers entered orbit firing kinetic rail strikes before communications even finished connecting. The first Varrock cruiser split in half instantly. No plasma, no energy beams. Solid metal projectiles accelerated near light speed, brutal, primitive, effective. The Varrock adapted quickly. Their shields evolved against kinetic impact within minutes. Alien commanders panicked. Human weapons are failing already, but Admiral Ward smiled. Good. Then the humans launched Phase 2. Missiles. Thousands of them. nuclear warheads detonated across orbit. The alien observers screamed in disbelief. Humans were using planet-killer weapons at close range. Even worse, human ships kept advancing through their own explosions, burning, damaged, still firing. The Varrock adapted again, so humans changed tactics again. Barding pods slammed directly into enemy hulls. Then the cameras died. Only audio remained, gunfire screaming, metal tearing apart. And human voices, calm focuses. Hull secured, push forward. No civilians in this sector, burn them out. For the first time in recorded history, the Varrock retreated. Chapter 4. The human secret. Weeks later, alien scientists finally discovered why humans were different. Fear. Every intelligent species in the galaxy evolved to avoid pain and death. Humans did not. Humans could ignore fear through rage, ease injury through adrenalines, hopeless odds through sheer emotional refusal. A wounded alien soldier surrendered when defeat became certain. A wounded human became more dangerous. The Varrock began recording human behavior, and for the first time, the monsters became afraid. One recovered Varrock transmission translated into, "Do not engage Terrans in close combat." Another said, "They continue fighting after fatal damage," and the final transmission spread across every enemy fleet. If humans begin screaming, retreat immediately. Chapter 5. The last world. The final Varrock hive appeared above Earth. 10,000 warships darkened the skies. Every species expected humanity to flee. Instead, every human fleet returned home. Civilian ships, mining ships, cargo haulers, anything capable of carrying weapons joined the defense. Billions watched the final transmission from Admiral Ward. Behind her, alarms screamed across the command bridge. Earth burned in the distance. Ward looked directly into the camera. For centuries, the galaxy feared human violence. Explosions shook the bridge. Crew members continued working without panic. Ward continued speaking. They were right to fear it. The Varrock began descending toward Earth. Then humanity unleashed the forbidden weapon. The sun itself ignited. Human scientists had transformed Earth's star into a temporary stellar bomb, a suicidal weapon, one use only. Every human ship accelerated directly toward the enemy fleet. No retreat, no surrender. Only attack. The galaxy watched millions of humans charge directly into certain death. Cheering, screaming, laughing, the star exploded, and the Varrock disappeared forever. Ending 3 years later, the Galactic Council rebuilt the ruined systems. Humanity survived, barely. When the new Galactic Charter was signed, one law was permanently added. No species shall ever force humanity into war again. Because the galaxy had finally learned the truth, humans were not dangerous because they loved violence. Humans were dangerous because when everything they loved was threatened, they became unstoppable.